gators in that office.
That's what we're going to talk to Ken and Jamie and all them.
I thought we were Crimson Tide people. Sonya, what is that face?
What is that look?
What is that face?
We're going
Rebel, honey.
Oh, my goodness.
Old Miss?
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Wow.
I went to school.
I don't.
That's
I'm in
the
shock
first
and
Ole
awe.
Miss fan I've ever met. Like,
I guess I'm the best Ole Miss fan.
you're the best. Just like I told my brother, because I only have one. You're the best. You're the worst. You're the
You're the
first,
only.
You're the last.
You're
Come
the
on.
only.
Come on.
Well, I'll try not to be the worst.
No. Anyway, seriously, that's the first Ole Miss fan I've ever met.
I don't think
In
I've
real
ever been an
life.
Ole Miss fan. I've worked with Mississippi
Yeah.
State, but not Ole Miss.
So, Sonya, tell us where we can find anything and everything FCA. Where do we go to find that stuff?
You can go to northalabamafca.org. That is our website, and we keep that updated with our upcoming events and then highlights from events that have just passed. So if anybody wants to check out information from camps, see pictures or videos, and they can look at that if they want to consider sending their kid next year. And upcoming events will be on there as well.
Also, super cool. Huddles happening in the schools.
Yes.
Huddles, which are phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Huddles.
Yes, they are. And now that schools are back in session, we're getting geared up to have our huddles and our popsicle blasts and things like that, just to, try to connect with the kids and share some scripture with them in a little time and, just get their year going off to a great start.
Yeah, so good. And I'll tell you, I used to say this the first year. We're going into 5 years. Last week, 5 years of the varsity.
Wow.
5 years of the varsity.
Woo!
This is what
That's great.
This is what I said that first year. FCA is that small group in your school that you gotta. The huddle is the small group in your school that you need to connect with so that you can make a significant difference. I want to say it again. Find your FCA huddle.
Yes. Most
You're
definitely.
a teenager. You've got to have a support group, and that one is amazing. I love all the people at Northeast Alabama FCA because they're the best.
Yes.
And Sonya's great, even though she's an Ole Miss
We love
fan.
y'all
I've never
too.
been mad at an Ole Miss fan, so there you go. I can say that.
We're going to have to get Candy to have some
There you
long
go.
discussions with you.
Yes, conversion.
Yep. I'm going
Discussion.
to message her in a few minutes.
Anyway, Sonya, thank you for
Okay.
joining us.
Well, thanks for having me. I'll see y'all soon.
You have a great day.
See ya.
You too. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
No, I need to get away.
Ole Miss fan.
I have never met one.
Have
In
you?
all honesty, that was an honest conversation.
I hadn't either.
Steven, have you ever met an Ole Miss fan?
I can't say that I have.
I have never sat there and I'll watch here for Ole Miss.
I can't say that.
I mean, Lane Kiffin's great.
Yeah.
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 I just can't. I don't know. I can't do it. Can't say it.
Can't think about it.
That's just kind of like saying that.
I mean, I don't hate
you know,
that. I've just never met one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Man.
I can't get away from Auburn fans. I moved all the way to North Carolina. There was still some at my church.
I didn't pick up.
9 hours away. I'm like, how?
I didn't pick up on the Gator theme. I should have said something at PLT. I just picked up on that one.
Just
and I
hit
knew
you.
Danny was coming the whole time.
Right
I knew
now
Danny
in the
Warfel was
moment.
coming the whole time, but it just hit me right then.
Hits
It's
you in
Gators.
the moment.
It's a Gator.
It's a
thing.
Gator thing.
Yeah.
I see it.
I'm gonna have to talk to them. about
Well,
that.
you know, Steve Spurrier was a Gamecock last.
he was a Gator for
He
a
was.
long time. Though.
He was.
That's where he done everything.
Aren't you
at was as a Gator.
surprised? Aren't you surprised they didn't go out? They go after him instead. They went after Dan Mullen instead of him.
Not really.
I mean, he is.
I think he was kind of past his time, honestly.
That's true.
Because you look at him in South Carolina, he had one or two good seasons, but it just never. I don't know if it was the recruiting, he just couldn't get it going or what, but
That's true.
he struggled there.
That's true. I like that. So, you know, you learned this about me, and I just wanted to bring it back. You learned this about me, that I love sharks.
Yes.
I do.
Oh.
I love sharks. In fact, if I'm going to do an extreme thing in my life, it's not going to be riding a roller coaster. It'll be diving with sharks in a shark cage.
I love you, but you're alone. I'm not doing that with
You know, but there will be a shark cage.
If I'm in there, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you it's going to be worse because there's going to be a lot of shark sugar. They always tell you, don't leave shark sugar because that makes them want to come after you.
That's
more.
right.
And there would be a lot of shark sugar. I'd be scared to death.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I would too.
Myself.
But at the same time,
It'd be bad.
check this out.
No.
This guy doesn't even do a cage.
No.
He doesn't even do a cage. I would never. I would never.
Where's his spotter at? Where's his friend telling him sooner there's a shark about to eat your
There
head?
is a great white shark, and he just opened his mouth on your head.
It's kind of like his friend was sitting across from him the whole time and watched it, and it was
Look
like,
at this. Look.
like last minute, he's like, oh, there's a shark.
No. Oh, no.
It's like his friend was like real casual, like, hey, behind you.
It's a little late. That almost became a very graphic, very bad. I mean, he wasn't coming full attack mode.
Reckon how much longer he was in the water after that?
I would be out. I'm done.
Even with your love of sharks?
Yeah.
No, not
like,
me.
I don't love to
I'm not
swim
even-
with sharks. I just...
I'm not even in there to begin with. I won't even get in the ocean now after I see all these hammerheads and everything coming up on the shore.
Yeah.
I saw the one at Destin this morning, and I'm like, no. Or maybe not been Destin. It was maybe Panama City. No, I'm not.
Steven, what do you think about that moment that you just saw?
No.
Doesn't that make your skin crawl when you see
Yeah,
that?
it does.
Steven's still waiting to go to the wildlife safari.
Oh, yeah.
He's still waiting on our 4-man adventure to the wildlife safari to feed the animals on there.
Yeah, as long as we stay away from that buffalo, we're good. We're golden. That buffalo's scary, man.
Hey, I'm still waiting. I'm waiting to put a date to hold it and reserve it so we can all go over there and video it.
Yeah.
The funniest thing, and I would never do this, is to be in the back of a truck doing that.
No.
It'd be terrifying.
No.
It'd be terrifying. I wouldn't do it. It'd be like the shark
Yeah.
in the shark cage.
You know, the last time I was in here and we discussed that, when I left here for like a solid 2 weeks, all I saw was videos popping up of people being in like a wildlife safari places like that feeding animals. For 2 weeks, that's all my phone showed me.
You're at it again.
Well, it wasn't just them; it was YouTube also. They were doing it.
Yeah.
That's all I saw for like 2 weeks.
What are other animals you're going to see on that kind of safari park kind of thing? I imagine you might see a deer. I've been there before, so I know you can see deer. You can see like
Zebra donkey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Zebra donkey.
That's the thing.
You can see emus.
It's
you can
for
see
real.
ostrich. You can see.
Is there a giraffe? Is there a giraffe?
There is a giraffe.
That's
yeah.
the one that scared me.
Yeah.
Well, the giraffes are caged in.
I like have a secret fear of giraffes.
I learned
Really?
something new about giraffes.
Oh yeah.
They don't lay down to give birth.
Really?
When that baby is born,
Are
it's
we about to watch a giraffe video?
No.
No,
It's a
thank God.
6 foot drop.
Oh,
6
yeah.
foot drop to the ground. At least a 6 foot drop to the ground.
That baby's born in pain.
Have you
so-
never-
You're always afraid of dropping a baby. Well, that's exactly what happens. The first, it's just drop. That's the first thing. It hits the ground, and you hope it's not broken.
Man,
Have you ever seen a
Amen.
giraffe attack something before?
No.
Like defending itself? Oh,
What it hits?
it's
No,
full
yeah.
hooves, man.
It takes its
It's
neck
all
and
hooves?
swings it.
Well, it's all hooves on stuff down below it, but if they're fighting each other, they take their necks and swing them at one
I
another.
know. I've seen it. It's fancy, Steven. You got to see that. Steven, tell me you've seen that.
I have, actually.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
No.
Yeah.
That's the secret fears of
It's
giraffes.
hilarious. So you're afraid of giraffes.
Yeah.
So if I take you to the Birmingham Zoo where you can feed them, you
I'm
wouldn't
not
do it?
feeding them. I'm
You're
not
going to feed
feeding
them?
Nope. No, I'll stand back and spectate, but I'm not feeding
How
them.
about emus?
I'll come more sticking.
Those are sketchy looking too. They look at you with death stares.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to take you out.
Well, if one could talk, what would it sound like?
I'm going to kill you. So I don't
Maybe like this.
Animals like the deer.
Oh, there
don't
she is.
really care for it.
Oh, they don't want to hear all that. They want to talk to man. Your 15 seconds is up. Hey, y'all notice she ain't been filming me lately?
Emmanuel,
What? And don't call me that. My name Man. And tell them why you ain't been filming me lately, huh?
please stop, okay?
Ostriches unite.
All right?
Ostriches unite, and I will never stop. Never.
Yes, I need you to stop. I don't need you telling me no.
Nuh-uh. You ain't the boss of me.
Princess.
Don't stop, princess.
Princess,
Don't stop,
please.
princess. Ostriches unite, princess.
Okay.
Ostriches unite.
Oh,
Is he the one that created Ostriches Unite?
Yeah, I think you did, actually. yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. That's
was
Rockstar.
great.
That's Rockstar. And that is Knuckle Bump Farms you were talking about.
Yes.
Oh.
It's a combination of both.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Ain't do it. Don't stop, sugar.
Right?
I like
Don't
it.
stop.
I like it. He goes, nuh-uh.
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 Don't you stop, sugar.
Uh-uh.
That's hilarious. So good. That's so good.
Yep.
That would.
He shakes his
It
head.
would be,
No.
It would be my luck. I would be doing like some kind of like thing like that, and a llama would spit on me.
I see. True story. I am in Ecuador. Hey, how long do I have?
About 1:58.
Okay. I'm in Ecuador on a missions trip, and we are like, I don't know if you've ever had altitude poisoning, but it's when you're so high up, like it physically affects you. Like I had to lay down. Okay. So I'm slow walking up to 2 llamas, and Chris Robinson, who used to be my youth pastor, he likes to make animals mad for some reason. And he made that llama so mad that it spit at him. Like, it just reared up and spit. And it just kept going. He kept intimidating. It's hilarious.
Wow.
I stared that llama down, but from a distance.
So he's smacking llamas. He's smacking, what was that, a warthog or something? Too,
He smacked a warthog in the rear end.
Chasing you or something?
Really?
It didn't chase me,
Okay.
but he did smack it and take off running. And so,
I'm gonna get the situation.
go ahead. He did smack it in the rear and run away. And I'm just saying, I don't know if that's the best case scenario.
Right? Yeah.
I don't think that's wise.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say I survived it. But then something I wanted to see. I've been on a wildlife safari in Africa, Stephen.
Uh-huh.
I have never seen a lion, and I wanted to see one really bad. They call it the Big Five. I saw the wildebeest.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the giraffe.
Yeah.
I saw the rhino, like right beside us. But I never saw that, and I was really sad.
Oh, wow.
It was really sad.
You know you can drive to UNA up in Florence and see a lion.
They have a lion?
They have 2 lions.
Did you hear about the lion at the Birmingham Zoo that ate the other lion, though?
Nope.
Yeah,
Didn't.
It just happened.
And I would have been just fine without knowing about
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yep.
I would have been fine not knowing about
Yeah.
the funeral home.
That was one of those things. It's funny because when you look up, like in The Lion King,
Yes.
right, when Mufasa dies,
Yes.
right, what happened to his body? It never shows what happened to
That's
his body.
true.
Because usually hyenas don't eat lion carcasses.
I did not know that. See, I
Lions
just learned something.
eat lion carcasses.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's the
Disney,
dark,
you are
twisted side of
dark.
Disney, yeah.
Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're telling me is Simba went back to the herd and's like, hey, Dad died. We better get over there. It's time to eat.
No, Simba didn't. He left.
Yeah.
But somebody else.
Yeah,
I mean,
Scar.
Scar
Yeah.
might have done that.
Yeah, but Scar didn't seem like he had any friends.
The hyenas. That's about it.
Yeah, that's true. So, but that's gross.
I know, right?
Things I didn't know.
Yep.
That was definitely one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea that happened, and now I do, and now I wish I hadn't.
There you go.
So, okay, that all makes sense why they've been reenacting that video and like what happened to his body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I get it. Thank you.
The conspiracy has been solved.
You brought clarity to a situation I was trying to figure out. Why are they posting this? Like, who cares which wildebeest hit it? Like, I don't know.
So what do you think about Nick Saban directing the $1 Million Band? Wasn't that cool?
I think he's done it for 15 years. He just likes to be in control. That's what I think.
Yeah, it's
And
funny.
It was time. I think they even said, "Hey, if we score a touchdown, we win. We're gonna sing."
Yeah.
Yay, Alabama.
Now, the Alabama Thread, they're the people who put this up, right? And that's who we got it from. So it's kind of been in the headlines here lately. And it's really a lot of fun. You see him there in front of the band, and he's got, like, the big sousaphones behind him. He's got the football team in front of him with these lyric sheets.
Yeah.
And so the headline is talking about him leading the band, but really, he just said, hey, guys, can you all start the band up? We need to learn this song.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so cool, bringing in all these players and saying, hey, this is it. We need to learn this. We need to know
School
the
pride.
lyrics to it.
School
And
pride.
yeah, I thought it was pretty neat.
Now, I've seen that. Nick Saban has done that every year. He brings the $1 Million Band in, and he's like, look, y'all are going to learn this. This is part of who we are.
Yeah.
So you got the video right there.
I do, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and play it. Let everybody see what something like that looks like. It's pretty cool stuff. Let's see here.
Oh.
Got some.
Someone to start.
Get it, Saban.
You don't see none of this at Ole Miss.
No. See? There he is. Look at that. He's on tempo.
He's even got the
Fight
whole
on,
choir
fight
thing.
on, fight on.
See, he's got the choir thing going on there.
What do you think?
I love it.
I do too.
I love that he does this. That it's important. Look at that. Look at that.
We got about 10 seconds, guys.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Take us to a brief hold.
The clutch moment.
Super excited to tell you about this week. We're going to talk about superheroes for a little while, and my favorite is Superman. Not my favorite. He's one of them. He's one of them. Which brings me to the question, Chris. Who is your favorite superhero?
I'm going to have to go to the other side. I'm going to have to go Marvel.
Marvel.
Yes, I'm a Marvel fan, and I'm
Okay.
going to say Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Steven.
Okay, so my favorite superhero, Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
2
there's
Marvel,
nothing really
1 DC.
There's nothing really special about him besides he's like really rich, which is kind of the same thing for Batman. I know,
Yes.
but anyway, you know.
Well, Batman's my favorite in DC Comics.
What about female? Favorite female?
Ooh.
Now that gets hard.
Black Widow.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, good choice.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. She's a
right.
beast.
I like Black Widow because,
She's a
like Steven
beast.
said, there's nothing special about her. She's just straight, just punch you in the face.
I like people like that, though. I like superheroes like that. That they just have really cool stuff and they still fight.
My favorite is Punisher, but yeah, Punisher and Black Widow.
I'm going to
are
go
my
old
favorite.
school. Okay?
Go ahead.
We're going to go back to the Halle Berry version of Catgirl.
There it is.
That was good.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's-
She did
Yeah.
an amazing job.
She was a beast.
That's Arnold
She was-
Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze days.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
My-
that's a while back.
On Marvel, my favorite Marvel is Thor, though.
Ooh.
I like
Really?
Thor. Yes, he's a beast.
Have you watched the most recent?
No, but
Love
I
and
want
Thunder?
to.
Yes, I
see
saw
it.
it this
Want
past
to.
weekend.
Yeah?
I like
Yeah.
the new ones because they're funny.
Yeah.
This one's funny. It's super funny. Yeah,
So-
so not seriousness in it.
So as Christians, though, and the whole point I went into this, and Superman, he's hit Man of Steel, literally only has one weakness, can fly faster than a bullet. But I want to say as Christians that just like superheroes, we're built different than those around us. As a Christian, you may not have literal superpowers, but you possess the greatest power that's ever existed on this planet.
Yeah.
Man, I like this music with this. This is great. There is a hero in all of you, within you, in your walk with Christ. In you is the ability to change any atmosphere, to pray for others and to see them healed, to bring true change to your friend group and your family. So how do we become superheroes as Christians? First thing I want to say is always be ready. That's something about
Yes.
superheroes. Right, they're always ready. For Batman, when the signal hits the sky, right? He's ready.
ready.
Superman, Clark Kent, when he is already dressed every day. He's got that suit under his clothes.
He's a phone booth away.
He is. He's always ready. So we always have to be ready. We've got to have answers for our friends' struggles and pain, right? Because all of us know that there's pain in this world and where none of us are immune to it and all of us go through it. So what is the solution to get through it? I think as Christians, we have that solution. It's Jesus. It's a relationship with him. If our friends can see the difference in our lives, the peace in our lives, they will search us out in their crisis to obtain what God has given us in the middle of our crisis. So why is it important that we're always ready to be Jesus to our friends?
So I think back to that to the 2 commandments Jesus says. He says to love God, with everything that's inside of us, with all. And then secondly, he says to love our neighbor as we would ourselves. And the other day I saw a post about somebody they had shared. They said that with you having friends, the thing is when you have a down day, they have an update, they're there to pick you up, and
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah.
And so as a believer, in those times when we have down days, we've got to rely on people to be there to pick us up. But in that same time, when we're up, we've got to be there finding out and seeking our friends that are down.
It's good.
And being there to pick them up and lift them up and encouraging them. In the same way that Jesus did. Jesus walked constantly just looking for somebody to encourage and to uplift and to give hope and a passion for a future too.
That's so good. Second thing I want to say is, how do we be superheroes? We got to pursue people, and you just said it in the second commandment. But Galatians 6:9-10 says, so let's not get tired of doing what's good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. Therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone, especially to those in the family of faith. So why is it important that we get passionate about telling our friends about Jesus and taking them with us to heaven? Why is that important?
Because there's one of two things going to happen to them. They're going to go to heaven or hell.
Absolutely.
So the question comes down to it is, how much do you truly love them?
It's good.
Do you love them enough to want to give them every opportunity, everything you can to encourage them to want to come to heaven with you through Jesus? Or do you just, because if you don't care about them, then you're okay with them going to hell.
Yeah.
But it has to come down with a part that you love and care about them so much that you would willingly lay your own life down for them to see Jesus in you, to be able to come to heaven. And that's what he expects out of us. That's what he wants us to be like. It's what he's encouraging us to do in the Gospels. And
so good. And my last point is this: proclaim and be his hope. Realize this: you were created to be and declare the hope of Jesus to this planet. You were created to be and declare the hope of Jesus to this planet. So how important is it that Jesus is so part of our lives that we talk about him with our friends often?
On a daily basis, if we look at our lives, I'm sure we talk about a lot of things, from like us joking around here about football and different college things. We're coming into college football season. We joke and we cut up about that kind of stuff, and sports and video games and different things. But when it comes down to this, it's life or death. Yeah. It's life or death. And it comes down to the point of one day our life is going to end. And Scripture says that we're like the grass and we wither away. And one day it's going to come to an end. Yeah. And when it does, you're going to meet your Maker. That's good. And the question is how ready are you? Yeah. And then not only that, but how ready are you to lead your other friends there as well?
It's awesome. Hey, we want to pray for you real quick. If you'll just join with us. God, I come to you and I pray for those listening to this. I pray, God, that you would make them superheroes to their friends. Not in a funny way, but in a way, God, that they see something special in their Christianity that they've never seen before. God, I pray that whoever's listening right now will become impactful to their world and their family and the people that they're surrounded with. Be with them today and use them on a powerful level, just like superheroes. In Jesus' name, amen. So good. So good. So we're going through this. And one of the things, before the girls get in here, one of the things I like to do, and they just haven't been posted. There are not a lot of sports during the summer, but the top 10 sports highlights of the last week are so good. I figured it would be a great time for us to watch those. And so, all
right, I got them ready for you.
Here we go.
Let's hit them.
These are crazy. Some of these.
The postseason.
Look at this.
Off the mound. Beautiful pick by Jimenez.
I saw that.
Did you see that?
That was so good during the real game.
For 2 outs.
Wow.
Man, oh man, one of the best plays ever in an all-star game.
They literally had to be looking for that.
Oh my goodness! From the dash.
The split.
Flatten his belly.
Something I never want to do.
That dude is like crazy good.
That's what I would do.
Just trying to get it out. Oh no.
Wow. He did not expect that.
Look at this. He has to pick the club straight up.
He didn't
What in
expect
the
that to
world?
happen.
Facing Rosario.
Look at this.
Flies into the net and has it.
You know what I like? His scream.
Shortstop Eggy Rosario with the catch of the year.
Right in the net.
He felt like a fish.
Deep for Banks. Demario Houston was there.
Oh.
It's in the hands of Banks.
Oh.
It's a touchdown, Toronto.
As they're hitting the turf, Banks is taking it away from him. He almost loses it, but manages to keep it between the knees. It never touches the ground.
Wow.
How in the world?
Luck. That's some Auburn luck right there.
Rodon, kick save and a beauty. A kick save and a beauty.
You may never see another
Look at
defensive
that.
play like this. It hits Rodon in the foot.
Wow.
Goes.
Did it go right in his glove after he kick saved that?
That was crazy. Watch this. Watch this.
DeBelly cutting it back in the 18. DeBelly shot.
I want to see this move from Steven tonight. Look at that.
Moment of brilliance. Individually
Boom!
from Usmani Dembele. It's 1-0.
Ah! You gotta love the taunting. This is crazy too.
Of course.
Look at this. Look at this.
Good.
Watch.
Between her lob
Wow. And got it. And got it.
Oh, that's outrageous. That is
Wow.
an outrageous point.
I'm telling you,
in
man,
this
he's like
match.
one of the best tennis players I've ever
Between
seen.
her lob, Nori had to run a long way.
Second and medium, Dane Evans. He'll take a shot over the top, reaching back.
Wow.
One-handed, was that Stephen Dunbar?
Watch this.
with
Watch this
one?
slow motion.
It's all he needed.
Look at this. One hand.
Wow.
Yeah, you can pick
And
up
the
your flag.
interference.
Stephen Dunbar does not need the help.
Wow. That's
36
incredible.
big ones. What a grab by Stephen Dunbar.
Man, that was
The
appropriately
top level
called.
of professional soccer in Japan, Evaldo Stum of the Kashima Antlers.
Wow.
Come on. An
Wow.
incredible bicycle kick goal. Very rare that you see a bicycle kick goal scored from that kind of angle. Puts it.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
Wow. That was amazing. That was amazing. So that was intense. We're super excited. We're bringing in our athletes now. Jennifer and Jaylynn are walking in the door. This is a fun moment. Look at that. What's up? How you doing? Come have a seat.
What's up?
Don't trip. I had nothing to do with that. So
I put it there intentionally.
that was Chris's fault.
Maybe.
I didn't do it. So y'all sit down. Y'all can put your headphones on, get close to microphones. We're going to talk about some videos before we do your interview because we want to make you laugh. You got to be. Y'all having a good day?
Yep.
So Jaylynn?
Mm-hmm.
Jaylynn and Jennifer.
Yes.
Barahona.
Barahona.
I felt really good that I was able to say that. Like
Barahona.
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 Yes.
Okay, that's the only time I'll say it after I know. And both of you can sing.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I just, while we're off the air, would y'all be willing to sing? You don't have to. I'm just asking.
On these?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could hearing myself. Yeah.
We can take your headphones off.
If I had,
Right there.
if I had music, I would. Yeah.
Oh, we got. Oh,
We can hook you up.
Spin us up
What
some,
you
DJ.
want, girl? What you want?
Look at the DJ over.
What do you want?
Look at him. He's already rolling in something over. Look at him
As soon
grinning.
as we play it, they're going to kick us off
We can
Facebook.
do.
Oh yeah. If
Yeah, I
they
forgot about
just
that.
if they just sing it, will it kick them
If
off?
they just sing a cappella, it's fine.
Okay, it's
But
fine.
if I
Okay.
run music, it's going to kick us off Facebook.
Going through the rules. We're trying to figure out what
What
the
if I play
ref
it on my
said.
phone?
No,
would
they
still
pick us
kick us
off.
off.
No, they pick it
but
up.
but it's okay for them to do that to us and like give us videos for the next 3 weeks about wildlife safari.
That's the truth.
Thanks, Facebook.
That's dirty, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Why don't they do that? Have you ever talked to your phone and then all of a sudden pick it up and there it is? There it is. I'm talking about any subject whatsoever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy? What are these people? Quit listening to me. I don't like it. So, well, so y'all both are color guard.
Mm-hmm.
Just this is a question before we get started. Have any of y'all ever done flaming batons?
No, but we've seen it. Yeah, we've seen it. We've been on the sideline while they did it, and it was a high school show.
Could
Pretty
you
amazing.
do flaming? But She says no.
I've never used a baton.
I believe in you.
We're gonna have.
I've never even
They're like, ain't
touched.
doing it.
I have tossed a baton,
Listen,
but I don't know
guys.
if I couldn't catch it without it on fire. So.
I'm trying to get you prepared. I'm trying to get them prepared for Ringling Brothers.
We're gonna have to make a phone call.
The Ringling Brothers.
Yeah. Who's their coach? We need to
We're gonna have to talk to him.
say,
about that.
hey, I think
Flaming batons?
yes.
Yes.
Just think for the rest of your life, you could be like, look at your kids and be like, hey, I was able to do flaming batons. What can you do? Right?
And then break
right?
it out and
Think
do it
about
again.
Think about the possibilities. Right?
I mean, that would be
You're
pretty
looking at your
cool.
kids one day, and you're like, they think they're really cool until they see your flaming baton video. And
It's
then,
senior year, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's senior year.
Have y'all ever been blamed for anything by your parents that you shouldn't have been? Do y'all have siblings?
Yes.
Yeah. You ever been blamed for your... I have. My brother all
No,
the time.
it's normally the younger siblings.
Right.
Blamed for stuff I did.
Get for what you did. Okay. And you?
I am the younger sibling.
You are so you get away with things.
No,
so Jennifer gets
I get
away.
blamed for it all.
Oh, okay.
Or you get put up to doing it. They'll be like, Jennifer, go do this.
I've
That's
done
what
that
I always
as
do
well.
with my little sister.
With my brother, that's how it was. Like, it got to the point, like, something would get knocked down, and they'd be like, Seth! I'm like, what are you doing? And this happens right here. This happened the other day, and a door got knocked in. Steven, did you get that video of the bear?
Yeah.
Okay. The door gets knocked in, and the mama just check this out. Y'all enjoy the show right in front of you, right here.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll just start it over.
Hold on 1 second. We're gonna start it over. Dun, dun, dun.
That ain't it. Right. Anthony. Never mind. You're not Anthony. You're very large and hairy.
Say what?
Very. I like that. Was hilarious. So
I like the subtle Anthony at the beginning.
Anthony,
you better not have broke something.
I would have been a little more passionate and angry if it was me. But like, they're so calm. Anthony,
I hear that, and
are
there's
you okay, Anthony?
and I'm always screaming to the house.
I'm at a gate. What y'all know? And then I saw this really cool story about an Oklahoma little leaguer.
Mhm.
You know, and you kind of got to see it to see what happens. But I saw it move the internet this week.
yeah.
Y'all probably seen this.
I saw it live.
But yeah.
Oh, look out.
Ooh.
Wow, that is a tough kid right there.
Hey, Jarvis, and hit his helmet. But
So this is really cool because as a pitcher, Bubs looks shaken up right now because of what he did. And look at Zay Jarvis. This is such great sportsmanship. He wants him to know that it's okay, that he'll be fine.
Hey, bro. Look at me. Look at me. You're all right.
Amazing.
You're all right. Look at me. Oh, look.
Man. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a cool moment. That was lighting up my Facebook feed. But that was cool.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I've talked to kids and stuff like that are pitching like at that age, man. It shakes them up to hit somebody bad.
That kid was shook, and I like what that. Oh man! Wow.
Here's one thing a lot of people don't think about. All right, color guard. You guys, you've got flags, but those flags have poles. Those poles, they can hurt. So tell us about a time that maybe you injured somebody, or you got injured with one of those flag poles. I see it's going to be some good
Be
stories.
truthful. Come on.
I guess I'll go first.
This has happened, obviously.
It wasn't painful, but my rookie year, we were in band camp, and I had to like go through two people, and there was this boy, and I ended up having to do a toss, and I hit his elbow really hard, and it was my first time like hitting somebody, so it like really scared me, and I was like apologizing to him over and over, and he was like, it didn't even hurt. He was like, I get hit all the time by people. But I almost started crying on the field because I felt so bad, and he was like, no, it's okay.
She said, this is my favorite part of her story. This is the first time it happened.
It's like it's a weekly thing.
It's an occasion. It happens all the time. This is the first time. And then it kept happening. But some of those times I meant it. So Jaylynn?
I definitely think rifle hurts more than flag.
Oh.
This past band camp, our other co-captain, she was practicing her rifle, and it came down and hit me in the ankle. I showed off that bruise for like 2 weeks.
Was it the good ankle or the bad ankle?
It was the bad ankle.
That's a story for in a little bit.
I put that on there as my embarrassing moment.
A bad ankle.
No, well for me there is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so y'all like hit people a lot, like.
Yeah, I feel like it happens more than once every practice.
Have you ever hit somebody during an actual performance during a game? Like during a halftime show?
No.
No.
Okay, now be honest. We got 3 minutes. Have you ever intentionally hit somebody?
Not unless
yes,
you're messing
you did.
around.
I saw it on your face. I saw it. Jaylynn.
I'm trying to think if I've actually.
Look at me. Look at me, Jaylynn. Look at me.
I don't think so.
Look at me, Jaylynn.
I don't think so.
She gave me that look at the first, like yes.
There's a couple of people I can think of this year that I would hit.
Yeah. Jennifer?
I mean, I thought about it, but I'm not.
Like premeditated murder, which forensic science.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Have you ever forgotten your flags or something to go to a performance?
Oh no.
Like to an away school or anything?
But I know people that have. Yes, I mean.
So this crew, there is a funny moment with this band. They ended up actually having a member of their band go to the state playoff game last year, and he forgot his instrument, and he played the whole time during the halftime show like this with no instrument.
Yeah.
You know who? You know, yeah.
Yeah.
So the band director made him do it.
Yeah.
Yes, we laughed.
Oh, that was the. I think that was the game that I walked out on for.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so I was wondering if y'all have ever done that or you ever saw anybody do that, because that would be interesting. Would they make them actually get out there and act like they're doing flags or whatever?
No.
We're going to see if you can fake it without a We're trying to prepare you for the moment.
It's an invisible flag.
I guess I'll talk to about it more with Jaylynn, but Jaylynn, what is it with women liking these how to murder people shows?
I don't know.
It wigs me out.
That's just so interesting to me.
But there's so many girls in y'all's generation that like what'd you watch last night? Cold Case? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
I'm a serial killer. That's what I was watching last night on Netflix.
Literally.
Life of serial killer.
Like there's this new show that they just put out. It's like I killed my father or something. I added it to my list.
They're interesting.
That's just interesting to me.
Do you watch this?
I watched them. But you get scared easy.
I do get scared easy.
But I'm a very paranoid person. I'm sure it's because of those, though.
I have to personally say I'm grateful that my wife cares not about those kind of things. I would be thinking, she's trying to figure out how to kill me.
My wife likes that kind of stuff.
I bet she does.
She wanted to work for us. Well,
why are you looking at me like that?
It makes me paranoid to sleep at night. Nah.
Why did you pick that pillow up like that? I don't know.
Yeah.
How long we got, Steve? 28 seconds.
So. Hey, babe, you want to go watch Netflix? Yeah, sure. Let's watch The Making of a Serial Killer. What? No.
This is not going to happen in my house. I'm not going to encourage you.
I'm suddenly tired.
Get rid of me. Yeah. You might not want to go that route either.
No, just go ahead and go out.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Here we go.
To us, it's easy. Just click that On Now button.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
All right, we're here with two fantastic Colorguard members from Douglas, Jennifer Barahona and Jaylynn Hunsinger. How are you?
We're great. Yeah. Doing good.
Man, if you are not on our Facebook Live where you can see these girls in person or hear about how they like forensic TV shows and hitting people with flags, you need to come over to the dark side and check us out on at Varsity Radio Show. We're actually on. Steven, tell them the 4 places we're at where they can stream this.
Sure, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. All 4.
Yeah, we're live there right now. Hey, both of these girls are seniors. They're both 17, and they are both co-captains of the Colorguard. And so that's pretty cool. And so let me ask you this: what is the responsibility of the captain? What's the difference? What do you do?
As captain, I have I don't know. I get to call people out. Like if someone is doing something, I'm like, do I have permission to correct you as kindly as possible? And obviously, if our girls forget anything, it's kind of my place to give them what they forgot.
Okay.
So. We kind of just follow the lead, and then sometimes we got to be the bad guy and be like, you got to go take a lap for that. Yeah. Not my call. We have to be the bigger person a lot of the times, and we're the person they follow. We're the person they look to when they don't know what else to do. Right. So we have to set that good example.
Man. Okay, now you're the one that tells people to take the lap. Have you ever had to take the lap?
I don't think I have. I had to once.
There it is. All right. Here we go. Jennifer, would you take the lap for? I said, what'd you have to take the lap for?
Oh, I don't even remember. Was it the
that
not
should have been a traumatic moment for your life.
He told us to like mark and then just step off once, and I had like muscle memory to just take that. Like my leg just like moved again, and he was like, he was like, if you took that extra step, take a lap. Well, like I didn't like fully do it. But there were some rookies beside me, and I was like, I'm not gonna
look at
like
you.
not take a lap. So I
look
just
at
took
you
it.
setting the example. That's what I'm talking about right there. Come on. I took the lap because people were watching me. I like that.
Rookies, you didn't see that.
Yes, that was awesome. Chris?
So what is probably one of your most memorable moments in being in the band that you're gonna go out with as a senior?
We got best in class last year. Guard did.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
twice?
awesome.
That was last year. I think twice. Oh yeah, twice. I think.
Wow.
Yeah, we got some pretty high scores. Yeah, that's super important to us. Competition sports.
Oh yeah.
Adam, Coach Lawrence wants me to get you to sing on the air. So, just saying, he just sent that. But I saw this one. Jaylynn, you're best tosser. Explain that award, because that seems really cool.
What we did is we had a huge band banquet, but our band has a lot of people, and the Colorguard makes up a small amount of that. So what we did is we kind of like separated ourselves from the band for a while, and we did a Colorguard banquet, and we made a bunch of awards for all of us, and I got best tosser in that. So whether that means the highest tosses on count, like the right way, I don't know. Yeah, pretty proud of that.
Awesome. So, Jaylynn, I think you're ready for the flaming batons.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Just saying. I believe in you.
Jennifer, is that your vote?
Do you have are you going to vote for me?
So, anyway, what was your award, Jaylynn? I mean, Jennifer?
I actually don't remember that, so I didn't put it down. I don't know if you remember.
Come on, Jaylynn, help me.
You have those papers in your cubby.
Did you burn your awards?
No. They're in there somewhere.
They're important. They're somewhere.
Did you get best hair? I think best
smile. Best hair?
Best hair?
Oh, no. Best jazz runner. Oh. Best jazz runner.
Are you working on the best hair award next year? Like, what award do you guys want to get?
There was one that was like,
I want to know the prize
there's
award.
a future guard director. I'd love to get that. That'd be great.
It's awesome.
I'm already interested in this whole jazz running thing because I have no idea what that looks like.
What does that look like?
I've seen jazz hands, but jazz
fancy your
running?
way to walk. Yeah, since Jennifer was the best jazz runner, she can break that down.
Kind of explain it to us because we got people listening on radio right now who can't see us on camera. Explain that for us.
Pointed toes, your knees aren't bent,
your hands are straight with
It's
pretty
kind of like a
hands,
leap, but it's not.
Yeah, it's kind of like a leap.
And you take longer strides.
Yeah. It's you kind of look like you're skipping a little bit.
Really?
It's not fun,
but just prettier. Yeah.
Nice. Well, now we know.
There you go. So it's like, it's just a cool way of running.
Yeah, because I guess it looks really sloppy if we're like full on sprinting across the field, so we do that instead.
When you're like going from like station
From,
or
like,
like area
yeah,
to area, or
yes.
go to
From,
get
like,
another
one-
flag or whatever.
From like 140
Swap
to
your
the
flags.
next 40, we have to like accept pretty.
That explains that. I've always wondered why.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So Jaylynn, you said you love band camp. So I was so here's my question, both of you. Tell us what you love about band camp.
The best part of band camp might be when we leave, honestly. It's
not how your questionnaire read. Anyway.
I don't know. I may put that in the wrong
Context. Okay.
Yeah, band camp. I guess the best part of band camp would be like the games.
I was gonna say that. The games and drill downs, because I'm
Jennifer,
good.
You showing me your muscle right there? What was that, Jennifer?
Jennifer has won a drill
She was
down.
showing me her guns.
She was just flexing right there.
She just flexed right there.
Just straight in your face.
Well,
I
it's
know.
because like everyone has
Just
a
glad she
specific
doesn't have
person
poles
that knows
right
that
now.
will beat that, and I'm a very competitive
Yeah.
person.
And
so on
Jennifer-
drill downs, they're like Colorguard. They can't do that.
Colorguard can't march.
Colorguard can't do this. Colorguard.
And then Jennifer
then
won
I've
the drill down.
Done it like twice.
Yeah.
Did it like.
So
couple
Jennifer
times
gets
last year.
mad and she's got to show them up.
She's very competitive.
Surely not. Look at the way she looked. What's your favorite thing about band camp?
I just said it.
Oh, the games. The games.
The games.
Okay.
The games and the drill
side.
downs.
All right. That's cool. Chris?
What is something that has been left to y'all from somebody like previous to y'all, maybe co-captains, captains before y'all, that y'all will take with you in life?
The year. Oh, okay. Let me think.
Even in the band now for this year that you'll leave, like what's something that's really stood out to you that kind of stands? And even if you don't name that person. Oh, silence. This is some deep thinking right here. Anything?
I can't think of anything.
This is my second year too.
This
so-
Yeah?
I think this is my third year.
Third year.
Who's somebody that you really learned a lot from in that 2-3 years then?
I think my biggest inspiration from like Colorguard that I was in Colorguard with is Anna Chaffin. I think she was the captain my first year, and I just looked up to her a lot. She was a big inspiration.
Okay.
Jaylynn makes a statement on our questionnaire that we got that her biggest inspiration is seeing her friends succeed.
Yeah.
And I really like that. I've never heard that one before. Go into that. Talk about it.
So we have another co-captain along with us, and her name's Olivia Brothers. I look up to her a lot. She was in Colorguard a year before I was, but we're in the same grade, and she just got into Auburn's honor band, and
Wow.
that makes me like proud for her and proud to be like in the same Colorguard as her. I just look up to that a lot. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big deal. Big deal. And I think this is important. I was in the band growing up, seriously, through my sophomore year. So I did marching band. It's a lot of work. So let me ask you this, and Steven's been hinting about this the last few weeks, but why should people stay and watch the halftime show? Tell them why.
Obviously it's the best part of the football game. Definitely. I don't know. We look so good out there. We put in so much work. 2 weeks in the summer straight outside in the heat for like a 10-minute show. I don't know. I don't see how people don't want to stay and watch.
It's a free way to like
just see
listen to some
a
music.
super good show
A
too.
Good show.
Yeah.
I like the passion in that answer.
Yes.
Let's talk about your show. What kind of theme? What kind of music? What are we talking about?
Can you reveal that?
Yeah.
Of course.
So
I know some keep it a secret until the first game.
yeah, some people do. Our theme this year, or like the show name, is called Across the Pond. We've been calling it British Invasion. So it's okay if I say the song names?
Yeah.
So we've got Rolling in the Deep by Adele.
That's not
Viva
the
La
order.
Vida.
Viva La Vida.
I'm not sure who that's by. Crocodile Rock by Elton John and Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles.
Wow.
It is
It'll be a good show. How good's the show gonna be?
I love it. But it's got a lot of music that I enjoy. So I knew the songs like that we have before band. So it's really cool to see songs that you hear on the radio in our show.
So this is your senior year. So are both of y'all 4 years of this, or?
I was 3 years and she's 2 years.
Okay. I was gonna ask you what your favorite year is, but there's
Probably
two. This year. And what y'all do last year?
Last year was called The Journey, and some of it was Disney. I think it was mostly Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. What is your favorite? Now, y'all do band competitions. What's your favorite band competition to attend?
I like the one that. What was the one that we went to that was kind of far away?
Mid-South? Did you guys do the Clanton County or the Chilton County Peach Festival one?
No.
No?
I know we have one coming up on the 13th, and that's like it's an expo, so it's got a bunch of different marching bands. I'm excited for that. But
Nice.
there's some of our competitions that have like 10 bands, and then there's some that have like millions of bands.
lot.
That one's I love the big band ones, because after we perform, we get to sit back and watch until it's time for judging.
Yeah. Yeah.
So senior year, what is the thing you're most looking forward to this year?
Senior night. I'm excited for senior night.
Okay. Looking forward to crying? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Jennifer?
Just the Eagle Weeks and homecoming.
Yeah, homecoming.
Those fun activities, those free weeks where we get
Senior
to kinda,
skip day.
Yeah. Hopefully we get.
Senior skip day.
Yeah.
Are y'all admitting to participating in senior skip day?
No.
What is that? What is
Maybe.
When is it? What is senior skip day?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Do y'all do a senior prank?
I don't think we're allowed to.
Yes.
Okay. I was curious. Some people do.
We did. We always rolled the trees out front.
I don't think we did it. But yeah. Man, y'all were adventurous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, we're going to take a quick break, a quick musical break, but you can come join us over on Facebook Live right now. And you got some questions for these girls. We'll ask them. So join us over there.
Hey, I want to tell you real quick about some of our sponsors. Charburger. Oh, they're the home of the famous char-grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteaks, Jumbo Crispy Onion Rings, and we got B&B video games. They're a fun place to go and just have some, have a blast. Kind of relive your childhood a
I've
little
been there.
bit.
Yes.
Yeah?
Great.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yes, I loved it. They have
Cool.
Stranger Things video games in there.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
that were in the
they do.
show.
Things.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to say
That's
it
where you
this
get
time.
them, Stranger Things.
It's good stuff. All right, now we'll hit some music. How about that? May Angeles with Never Want to Go Back.
Great is your love. Your love.
See, what I didn't say, and I couldn't say on the radio, but I will hear, is the side of that rolling it, we did it with the school's toilet paper.
Oh, okay.
Not with our own.
Oh,
So we
okay.
did it with those jumbo rolls.
Yeah.
And we would
Yeah.
throw them up in the
Yeah.
pine trees.
Yeah.
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 That's the adventurous side. We would find toilet
like
paper
that.
rolls from there and do it.
So now there's something that these girls have in common, which is this is kind of strange. I don't know if y'all know this. Both of y'all have a some kind of talent that y'all can both.
I didn't know you put that on there. Yeah.
See? So, but did y'all both know that you could do this?
Yeah. I knew.
Yeah.
I know what she can do.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know what she can do.
Okay.
Unless
I
you
think,
have something
I think it's the
else.
same thing.
And so,
Oh no,
obvi-
we're not doing the same thing. But
obviously, we got to ask you to do that. And so, Steven, you tell them where they need to look.
Jennifer's already
And so-
Who wants to go first?
yeah, who's
Jennifer-
going to do the tongue trick? Tongue
the
trick.
rarest tongue trick.
The rarest. I like that.
I mean, that's what studies say.
Jennifer, you're fun.
It's a clover. Have
Okay.
y'all ever seen them?
Yes,
Clover.
yes, but oh, that's
People-
crazy.
That's crazy.
People can do it by looking at
Your
themselves or like looking at themselves in the mirror. That some people can only do it like that. Like my sister can. I can also do that like belly thing. I can like
roll
Let's
her
do-
stomach.
roll my stomach up ways and roll my stomach down.
Let's do the clover one more time. This time, your phone, Jennifer, is over here beside the pink one. Over beside the
Oh,
pink
my
one.
bad.
The
Yeah,
black
sorry.
one, the
My
black
bad,
one,
my
right
bad.
there, right
Yeah,
there.
that black one right there. Can you do it
I
right
hope I
there?
don't look funny.
So I can see it.
I hope I don't look funny.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah. It's
neat.
your turn,
do it.
Chris. Your turn. Yeah, but there it is. I
That's it.
can't even do
That's all I
that.
got.
I can't do that.
Chris, let's do it again. What'd you do?
What?
I didn't see it.
Do it again. Do it again. Do
I
it
didn't
again.
see it.
Hey, that's
There we
more than
go.
I can do. That was
Cool.
crazy.
Jaylynn.
That's
what's yours?
awesome.
My turn.
Yeah, your
Okay.
turn.
This is kind of hard to show.
Okay.
Ah! Looks like she cut her tongue in
Yeah,
half.
I didn't know I could do that.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know
what,
why.
At what point did we find out we could do this?
I don't even know. I think I was trying to do what she can do, but I can't because the middle of my tongue won't curve because it goes back. I think I'm a little bit tongue-tied. I think that's
Talking
my
about
line.
tied, she can tie a
I can tie
cherry
a cherry stem in my mouth.
stem.
Yeah.
I just,
I didn't even know these
just
things were
do
real.
Yep.
My brain just was blown.
it
Sorry,
really
that
looked
was
like you split
amazing.
it in half.
Yeah, it's
That's what.
creepy. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I know people get surgery to do that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yes. It's split.
Wow. Now I'm going to be standing in the mirror today trying to pull off one of these tricks, and it's not going to go well.
Just go with a simple taco.
Yeah.
I can't even do that.
You can't do that? That's
can-
so easy.
I can't see.
Wow.
Ugh, I can't.
Sarah, did I do it?
No, yeah, yeah. How about now? How about now?
It's like when your kid's trying to do cross-eyed. Hey, did
Yeah.
I cross them? Did I cross
Did I
them?
do it? Hey, the girl last week, seriously, Chris, she could literally hold this eye here and move that one.
Mhm.
It's a little creepy.
What?
It's on
I'm
our
not
TikTok.
gonna lie.
It's on our TikTok page.
It's creepy.
I had her do that. She videoed herself. I put it up on TikTok.
Yes.
On the
I
Varsity
want-
TikTok account.
I like.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay.
That was my-
Yeah. Okay.
About 23 seconds, guys.
Here we go. Got real quiet.
So Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok pages, as well as at the top of our website, 885jfm.com. That's the place to go to listen to us. It's easy. Just click that On Now button.
Some crazy tongue talent stuff we just experienced up in here. Just say I saw things that I've never seen in my life. Naturally, ever.
I'm mind blown right now.
I don't know if I can move forward in life. I don't. So we're gonna get to we're gonna get to some the fun stuff that I call it the fun things. You said, Jaylynn, you said your inspiration is seeing people succeed. Love it. Who's your greatest inspiration, Jennifer?
I know this may sound cheesy or like kind of common, but I'd say my mom and also my friend.
And why? You gotta give the why.
Well, she's kind of showed me how like strong she can be no matter what, and she kind of pushes herself, and it kind of makes me feel bad because I'll go home and I'll be a child, I'll be a teenager, and she can come home from work from a long day saying that her like whole body hurts, and she's still cooking dinner. Like, I don't know. She's done some miracle stuff, and I'm like, Mom, how do you even do it?
Wow.
And besides that, she also she like knows, like, if I do something wrong, she's like, I know you did something wrong. Or if she's like I know what you're thinking. I'm like, yep, you know what I'm thinking.
I think it's because of those looks you give. Like earlier when Seth said something and you was like,
Maybe.
If she could cut me with her eyes, I just died. So, but anyway, yeah. Wow. So, what's your takeaway from that? How do you want to be like your mom?
I don't know. I want to pursue my dreams because she still has this huge mindset of what she wants to do, and she's still working on her goal in that. So it kind of just inspires me to go on with what I want to do in life, no matter what. Like, no matter the time, no matter how old you're getting. Like,
yeah.
Saying that my mom's old, guys. I'm not saying that, but like.
So your dream is to
own a business and also kind of have a hot side hustle of musicals and some music, acting, just in the arts.
It's really cool. Really, I really want to hear you sing.
can't sing.
I know. Adam told me, and Coach Lawrence told me. So maybe they'll sing in a minute. Maybe. Because if you're that good, I want to hear it for sure. But anyway, and so then for you, your greatest inspiration. Talk about that a little more.
So like I said, it was it's like my best friends. Just seeing them do like big things makes me feel like proud for them, and like I don't know, just knowing that I may impact them the slightest bit, and like that's what pushes them to succeed makes me feel like I don't know, so happy. And like I want all my friends to know that like they give me that same like impact sometimes, just to push me to do that one thing that I don't know if I should do it, and then that turns out to be the big thing that like that I needed.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good. Now, let's talk about that moment that we might not want to talk about, that embarrassing moment, or that thing that's sometimes we try to we just went through the emotional stuff, so let's talk about that thing that you might want to forget, but it happened and you can't unhappen it. So
in 3rd grade I threw up, and well, actually I had a stomach bug, and I was in career prep. I think it was in 3rd grade. No.
I was gonna say, what is career prep in 3rd grade?
5th grade. Middle school, 5th grade, not 3rd grade.
There we go.
3rd grade.
I was in career prep, and
awesome,
I remember
man.
going up to my teacher, and I was like, I really don't feel good. Can I go to the restroom? And we weren't even doing anything there. And she was like, okay. On my way out, I felt it in my mouth. It was disgusting. I went to the bathroom, threw up. I walk out, and I bump into this really sweet teacher that I had the year before, and apparently she was in that building. And I was crying because that's embarrassing. No one wants to have that happen in the school.
Yeah.
And luckily no one was in the hallways, so she was like, what happened? And you know, some adults are kind of like grossed out, and they're like, oh, get away from me. No, she hugged me, and she was like, come on, I won't let anybody know. And she took me up to the office, and she was like, oh, she just needs to go home. So nobody ended up knowing but her, but it was embarrassing.
That's a cool moment, though. I like that moment.
Who was the teacher?
She's got short brown hair. I have a picture of her, but I can't find it. And I forgot her name. But
What'd she teach?
She teaches English.
I like that.
And
I think I know who you're talking about. I don't know her name.
I got...
She's so impactful, they forgot her name.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
I like it, though. That's a good story, though. I got the warm fuzzies
I
off
was
of that.
expecting her to say, I threw up all over the teacher when she said, you really got to go now?
I did, too. That's where I thought it was going.
No, it was coming. I didn't even finish asking her. She was like, yeah, you can go. And I, like, ran out of there. I, like, didn't even close the door, I don't think. I think I just left it open. I did not want to embarrass myself.
Yep, I'm out. I'm gone. Not talking. Anyways. Jaylynn?
So this was last year at Meet the Eagles. We didn't get to perform because of the rain, so we had to walk back over our crosswalk. So it's me, Jennifer, and our friend Olivia, and it's pouring rain and lightning and thundering, and I'm just like, I gotta get inside. We carry huge metal poles, and my brain was like, you're gonna get struck by lightning. So I was like, you guys want to run? So we start running, and we're in the parking lot, and we jump this little chain fence that we have, and I was like, oh, I can't believe I just got over that fence. That was so cool. And then my foot goes into a pothole, and I sprained my ankle, and the whole band basically watched me do it, and they all crowded around me while I'm like sitting on the parking lot floor crying. And so last year, our director, she came up to me and she was like, hey, are you okay? And I forgot my mom's phone number. She was like, call your mom. And I was like, I don't even know my mom's phone number. Sitting there.
Too much pain.
Yeah. It was very embarrassing.
Have you ever taken the very large poles and tried to pole vault?
I'm
just saying.
We have thrown them. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We like
javelins.
Yeah.
You injure somebody with that.
Did you not understand the beginning? They're trying to.
That's why I was like,
just for the record, if you're in the band and you get hit by one of these girls, it was intentional. Just throwing that out there. So, you want to do, Jennifer, you want to do business, which is really cool. That's really cool. You're a really cool person. You
Thanks.
seem to be. And Jaylynn, okay. This is my thing with girls, especially teenage girls right now. What are you staying up watching all these cold case series about everything? And so I say that because Jaylynn would like to go into forensic science. Tell me about that. Tell me when that became a passion for you.
At first, I wanted. I read the book called A Child Called It, and I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to help people in some way. So I was like, oh, I'll be like a healthcare worker, or like, help kids that are in foster care. Well, then it kind of changed over to like, what if I was like a lawyer? And I was like, oh, I don't think I want to be a lawyer. What if I do crime scene? And like the perfect in between of like crime scene and like science was like a forensic scientist. So what I would like, I guess what that means is I would, if the detective would send in what they found at the crime scene, and I would test it for blood, or like what kind of cloth is on the fabric that they found, and just stuff like that. And that's just really interesting to me because my findings could solve someone's like murder. That could like help a whole family, and that just is so I don't know. That just sounds so awesome. So yeah.
So what's your favorite crime series TV show? Because I know you watch them.
I actually don't watch like NCIS and like I don't watch the fake crime scene shows.
The fake one.
Yeah, I only I watch YouTube videos of like actual crime reports and stuff.
Do you watch 48 like the 48 hours ones where they got like 48 hours to break the case or not?
Mm-mm.
Those are really cool.
No, I really only watch like true crime stuff.
Jennifer, you watch that stuff too, don't you?
Yeah. She got me into what are they called? The noodle creepypastas. Creepypastas. They are so interesting. I like them better than just listening to.
They're just fake scary stories online.
People make these.
Yeah, they write them.
They write them, and you can read them, listen to them. They're so interesting because they make them sound so realistic.
And
so it kind of just gives you in this mindset that's like, oh my goodness, what if it is real?
Yeah.
But it really isn't.
Go after that.
I'm a little nervous.
Well, I'm scared, Chris.
I'm nervous.
Scared.
I'm proud it's light outside when this is over with.
Me and you both. It's a good thing we're riding home together. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
I got you. I got you. But there is two of them.
Yeah.
And they both like those shows, so it's kind of
true.
I don't know.
Anyway,
we work together well too.
What?
I said we work together.
I can tell that.
Steven, can we get back up?
Steven, will you walk us to our car?
You are on your own.
What? So were you. So there's that.
That was the last time they were seen.
Yeah, ever. Well, it's been a good run, guys. I had a good life. So also, last but not least, well, let me say, let's end like this. Because you're seniors and you're captains, you have influence over a lot of people, and you have the ability to make a massive difference. At the end of the year, what is the statement you want said about you? What kind of legacy do you want to leave, Douglas? The Douglas Eagles. How do you want to leave the color guard? Because you're leading it.
I would love for people, like when I leave, if someone's like, "Hey, who is Jaylynn Hunsinger?" Oh, she was a really good captain who had the perfect balance and like fun and strictness. Like I want to be somebody that they could look up to and like know that I'm like gonna discipline them, but also I want them to be comfortable with me and know that I'm also a friend as well as like a teacher kind of. Like I want to like know that they can ask me for like help in color guard, but also help outside of color guard.
Yeah, I want them to know that like I enjoy doing what I love to do, and I hope it like kind of makes them be like, oh my goodness, they made that look so fun. I want to do it as well. Be like, goodness, they perform so well. They're hard workers. Like, let me try to get to that level. Like, I want to get higher. You know?
Yeah.
I kind of want like that.
Good. Well, guys, we are just so honored that we get to have you with us. We're about to go to the fun part of the show, but before we do, I just want to say you guys are fantastic. You're great leaders. I've enjoyed the interview. Hope I didn't make Jennifer mad. I mean, I enjoyed the interview. But we've had a lot of fun, guys. And I hope that y'all have every single thing happen to you this year that you want to happen. So, and you get in business and you even get in forensics.
Enjoyed. It's only
I sure
1
hope
year.
so.
Yeah.
This is it.
Happy
Enjoy it.
happy senior year and go Eagles.
88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville.
Online at 885jfm.com.
So the next part of our show is called freestyle. And it's where we
Let's see, you have
ask
to rap,
questions.
Jennifer.
And
You
I
have to
never
rap,
would y'all
Jennifer.
sing? Would
You
y'all
didn't know that.
My name is Jennifer.
Oh, look at that! She got it. What's up? Come on, come on.
Even for her to have that
Come
look. Are you
on.
serious? Is this? You didn't tell me about that.
I thought I was gonna get cut for a second. There she is rapping. Thank God. Thank God.
I actually don't know Jennifer, and I'm not friends with her. Not after that.
That was cool. I don't know.
Have y'all had the tear
That's-
moment yet? Has it really just
No.
sunk in yet? And y'all
I'm
had
just-
like a
no.
cry fest yet?
It's like the
No.
opposite, actually.
Mhm.
Like I'm standing out there in like the heat of practice, and I'm like, I can't wait for this to be over. But I know it'll change.
It will.
It's gonna get close to that last game, and I'm gonna be like crying.
Right now, it doesn't even feel like it.
Right now I don't feel like a senior.
I don't know. I'm just like, I'm still a junior. Oh, well.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't even look like seniors.
I don't
compared
feel
to
like I
all
look
the
near as
other-
old enough
Yeah.
to be a senior.
Flies by. It flies
Steven,
by.
did you hear Jennifer rap?
I did.
She's pretty phenomenal.
Good stuff.
Did you record any of it? Because we need that for the future.
all
for
recorded.
senior night.
Thank you.
Yep.
We're gonna play that on
Maybe I need to
senior
freestyle
night.
again then.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Please.
Let's-
Beat.
Steven, give her a beat. No.
No.
All right.
No, wait.
Go ahead.
What letter rhymes more?
I feel like Jennifer's done this at home.
She has.
No.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think she sits
Are you
around home
doing
and does
that by mouth?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
his
That's
mouth.
really cool.
That is so cool.
He's a drummer. He's a drummer. He
That's
can do
awesome.
it.
Oh my goodness. No, when I was little, my sister would love to do this. Well, she used to say that she wanted to try to do this, but at parties,
Yeah.
I would, like, I know back then it used to be a big thing. I want to go to one and I want to like put those headphones on and like spin that thing.
Yes.
DJ?
Be a
Yes.
DJ and click
Yes.
those
Watch
beats
out, Steven. Watch
and
out,
do
Steven.
those transitions with the
Steven.
songs.
That's good stuff.
Somebody's coming for you.
Hey, bring her on. Bring her on.
That's so fun.
Give her the turntable.
Wicka. Yeah. That would be awesome. I think that would be fun.
I just want to try it out.
Drop
Okay.
the beat. Just once.
Have you ever
once.
caught yourself going into like a Guitar Hero or something, or Guitar Store or something like that, and they have one of them in there and doing that?
I could never play.
Oh,
Honestly,
yes.
yeah, I have.
And then Guitar Hero came out, and it made me feel like a rock
I love
star.
that. I
Yes.
love Guitar Hero. They
I
have
know.
one in the bowling alley now, and it is so fun.
It
I would
has-
go there just to play it.
It has
Really?
nothing to
Yes.
do with real life, but it makes you
It's
feel
so
like
fun.
you could.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, at least for a moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
For a moment, I feel like I could be something special.
Yeah.
And then I realized you're playing a video game. You're not really doing anything.
I used to like
Whatever.
to sing. I used to like to be the singer on there, and I realized that
You can't sing.
I wasn't any good. I'd always do like they had the American Idol one you could do with on there. I would sing that one, and then Simon would rip me a new one and say you're not any good, and I would.
Would
be
he really?
deflated. Yeah, and then I would never play again.
That video
That's
game
so
just
funny.
made fun of me. How dare you?
I'd always find a way back though. After about a month.
Today I'm going to try again.
I will take no for an answer.
Did he ever say yes?
No. My wife would second that.
That's going to be a no today.
These girls would
Again.
probably second it too. They've heard me sing before.
I
When we're
haven't.
messing around. See, look at Jaylynn. Jalen's like, yep, don't leave sing. Or Coach Lawrence.
All right. I want y'all to
That's
sing.
worse.
I want y'all to sing something.
What?
It's not anything.
A duet. Something you both can sing together.
We can sing I'll Fly Away. Oh.
Twinkle, twinkle, little stars.
No.
We got to
Sure.
hear your musical ability.
Sing I'll Fly Away.
There you go.
Straight to the chorus.
Like start at L. Okay. You can start.
3, 2,
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Me?
Yeah. I
Why don't you set a note? Set a
You gotta
note so
start.
you know
You gotta
you know
start
what
it.
note to start on. So somebody give us a note.
Mm-hmm.
The key you want to be in.
Don't ask me.
I'm just the beat.
Just go ahead. I'll come in, I promise.
I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Come on, I'm glad.
That's where she starts rapping.
I was waiting for the rap to just start. If I'm honest, I'm like, it's
She
coming.
went, come on.
Come. She said, come on. I was there. I was with you.
That was beautiful harmony, by the way.
Thank you.
Very nice.
You are fantastic.
They were on the
Jennifer, she
FCA
took
worship
me there.
team
Yes.
last year.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
At Douglas.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It was good.
35 seconds to freestyle.
And that's where you break it down.
Wicca. It's going to happen. Got legit questions.
Jennifer to the B, and I'm here.
We got to come up with a rap name for
We
Jennifer.
can sing that, you know that one song?
She's
that's
got a
like-
really cool
that he
last
played all the
name.
time?
Barahona.
Oh.
You keep messing that up.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Barahona.
Barahona. It's still a
Oh,
cool
that-
name.
6 seconds, guys.
Yeah.
Brief hold.
The Varsity Freestyle.
Yep, that lets you know that it's time for you to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B video games, which both of these girls said they've been.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. They said it, I'll say it again. There's 5 games in there that were in the actual filming of Stranger Things. There's probably 50 games in there. It's so fun. So fun. B&B video games, and you can go for free. For free. All you got to do is call in and answer these questions. The first question, there will be 3. I'll ask the first one, you call, and we'll help you. We're like phone a friend, but we know the answers. It's a great idea.
Cheat code.
Good, yeah, we're your cheat code. Question number 1. Is it more dangerous to fly or to drive? Is it more dangerous to fly or to drive?
Want to win? Call us now at 256-505-0885.
What do y'all think?
To drive.
I say drive.
There's more. Because you're the one in control. Not someone that's been through school for
I'm
flying.
going to give you statistics. I'm going to go mathematical on you. It's more dangerous to drive because there are more vehicles on the road than there are airplanes in the sky.
There it is.
I feel like the number's higher as well of incidents.
Oh,
with
yeah.
cars and
There's
airplanes.
no
a
telling
year.
how many car incidents there are, like accidents there are a day.
Have you two ever flown?
Yes.
Have
I
you
love
two
it.
ever been in bad turbulence?
I don't remember flying.
Where's the farthest you've flown to?
I went to California. I just don't remember it at all.
Yeah, I've been to California. Well, California to here, and that was probably my furthest. But my recent one was to Florida, I think. So it's short.
I was on the 3rd longest flight in the planet.
That's scary.
From Atlanta to Johannesburg, South Africa, 18 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. It's one of those double-decker planes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Did you
Yeah.
sleep on it?
I did sleep at some point, yeah.
Did you snore?
I don't know. I was a teenager. I was 14. That's the first time I went. Yeah. Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
first?
That was
Was
my
that your
very
first ever
first flight ever.
Your first ever flight was 18 hours.
I've been on over 100 at this point in my life, but yeah. The second flight was the worst flight, and it was 2 hours long. It was from Johannesburg to Durban, which is where the shark sport is, and on Shark Week. And I flew. The ocean's here, the mountains are here, and it was pushing a draft up there. And we had a guy training to be a pilot, and I could remember it felt like we were dropping 10,000 feet every few minutes. Just like, boom, like it felt like the bottom was dropping out, and then it'd get stable for a second. That's the closest I've ever been to God. I've never prayed harder.
Hold on.
I was curled over like this, crying. I was crying.
You paused me when you said the guy was training to be
Yes.
a pilot.
Okay. So at the end, well, they stay at the beginning. Okay, this guy is it? Well, they had an instructor. Obviously, he's training with us today. At the end of that flight, we landed. I have never wanted to kiss the ground so much in my life. That whole plane erupted in screaming cheers and clapping. I have never been more afraid in my life.
Public service announcement for all those airlines that you see my name on. Please do not inform me that you have a pilot in training.
Especially at the beginning.
Just at any point.
By the way, this is before 9/11.
At any time.
So,
Don't
yeah.
tell me you got a pilot in training.
So funny story. In the big double-decker plane, they allowed me. They actually asked us. The flight attendant said, "Hey, do you want to go up to the cockpit?" And we went up in that cockpit at night, and it looked like the dream.
So those planes, if I'm not mistaken, they have like multiple, like they have like two sets of crews on there. Like they have two sets of pilots because they have to rotate after so many hours. Because one of my friends, his dad was a pilot, and he flew to Korea.
Yeah.
And they had like a super long flight like that, and so like underneath the cockpit is
right
like their
behind
own place for them to sleep and stuff like it was really, really cool the way he described it. But they would rotate every so many hours out to have a fresh set of crew in there.
Every 6, I think.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But it was cool being in there. I've never been in a cockpit during flight before or after. That was 1999.
Yeah,
99.
Wow.
So right before I went to my first band camp that I got kicked out of. That's a whole nother story. It's a fun story.
How do you kicked out of band camp?
That's a good story.
We're gonna
Let's go ahead and unpack that story.
All right.
That's what I'm thinking.
So
it happened like this.
When what had happened was
when it starts out like that, it's good.
I was 8th grader going on freshman year, and we used to have band camp at Jacksonville State. So I was in Arab. I went to Arab High School, and there was this really annoying kid at the time. As a group of other freshmen, not the seniors, the other freshmen said we're gonna get him, and all I did in the story was put shaving cream in his hair.
Oh my goodness!
Everybody else hogtied him. I had nothing to do with that. They had good distractions and stuff like that, and they took him. It's terrible. Took him into the shower, sprayed him down with water guns. He's crying, so we all felt terrible. And then we all got turned in. And all I did though, literally the only thing I did was put shaving cream in his hair. And this is, there's a whole nother story, but all of them knew I was a really good Christian. And we get in the room, and all the guys, you're talking about doing the right thing. They look at me and they say, "Seth, we'll tell them you didn't do this because we don't want to ruin your reputation." And I said, "No, that would be a lie, and I can't." I said, "I'm just as guilty as you."
Mm-hmm.
So I got two weeks of Saturday school with the first principal, with a new principal. It was so we were his first. Well, not his first case. Other people got kicked out for smoking at band camp, so mine was a little better than that. But
so you was actually a member of the Breakfast Club then with Saturday school.
Oh yeah,
then. I never saw Saturday school.
I never got more done in school than those 2 weeks. But funny story at the end. That same principal my senior year called me in and asked me to pray at the beginning of the senior game, and it was kind of redemption from that. I proved myself that I wasn't a bad.
Wow.
But yeah. But I did get kicked out of band camp. Not proud of it. It's been a while.
That's a long time.
It was a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey man, you ready to talk?
None of y'all have ever got kicked out of band? No. Okay. Just me. Well, y'all don't spend the night there either, though.
No. How many hours do y'all spend on the field during band camp?
From
lot.
8 in the morning till 5.
We got about 12
and
seconds
then
to
the
Greg,
break.
guys.
All right.
All right. Here we go. 6.
Now, sports analyst Greg Glasscock.
He's laughing, so I'm trying to let this settle in, Greg. I heard you laugh. Every time we play that, you start laughing. We want you to be flattered, not laugh.
Yeah, I don't know. And humorous at the same.
I know. I'm just picking on you. So, Greg, we finally got some action last week.
Yeah, we finally can say it's officially game week.
Yes.
So
real deal.
Good. The real deal's going on. We got actually football and volleyball, which sometimes volleyball gets a little overshadowed, but we got both going on this week.
Wow.
So, hey, starting off with football, quite a few of the Marshall County teams are on the road, and a couple are at home. Of course, I'll be at with Gunnersville on the road. They got a very tough game, no cupcake here for the first game of the year. They go to Southside.
Yeah.
Which will be very tough. Boaz will also be on the road. They're going to Jacksonville. Albertville at home, they usually open up on a Thursday night, and I'm planning on going to it and kind of do my own scouting. They host Arab, which should be a real game. But we'll have a very scrappy Susan Moore bunch out of Blount County, so that should also be a good game. There's some good games to get the season kicked off, and I can't wait. It was nice seeing some jamboree action last Friday night, but I'm ready for the real deal here.
How did that go?
Well, Gunnersville played New Hope. That's the only one I really know a lot about because I was there, and I didn't know much about New Hope, but I did find out that they were very young, and really they were just overmatched. Gunnersville with only 11 seniors still looked good. I was real impressed with some of the underclassmen in the game. Hopefully, I had question marks about, how long would it take for this team to gel. And I think it'll really be quicker than I thought. They looked real good. They won the Varsity half 42-0, and then the JV like that half they won 14-0, so it ended up being 86-0 total. So Gunnersville dominated, looked good in doing it. I also heard Boaz won their jamboree at home. They played Asheville, and then Albertville went on the road and lost to a very good Oak Mountain team in the Birmingham area. So, I guess these teams were glad to get somebody other than their own teammates, to get ready for this week. But I know everybody's fired up for this week. This is when it really gets going now.
Awesome. And then you said volleyball. What matches are coming up with volleyball this week?
Yeah, I'm going off memory. I actually did my homework at lunch today on schedules, and if I didn't leave the office and left it on my desk. But a lot of teams start Thursday.
Yeah.
Gunnersville, if my memory serves me correctly, they have a home match against Randolph, a private school there in the Huntsville area. Albertville gets going, and I guess what you would call a tri-match. They play Geraldine and New Hope. Both at home. Douglas hosts DAR on Thursday afternoon, and then on Saturday, Boaz goes on the road to play a tournament in Blount County out at Hayden. So volleyball will be in full force along with football, and I think it'll be a good year in the county for volleyball. It seems like as a whole, volleyball is strong in Marshall County, and I don't really see it being any different this year. So, fall sports are, might as well say it's full speed ahead now.
Doesn't get much better than this.
It's party time.
No, it doesn't. It's my time of year. It's time to get this thing going. It was a long, long off season for me, so I'm definitely glad that it's gearing up now.
Well, Greg, we always appreciate your information and the things that you tell us, and thank you for working so hard to help us.
Well, I enjoy it, and I guess when I join you guys next week, we'll be able to give a recap on some of these first games.
Yeah, that'll be exciting to see where everybody stands.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So usually after week one, you get a decent idea about how teams are. Sometimes you don't get the full picture after just 1 week, but at least you kind of have somewhat of an idea maybe of how the season will go. So, I'll be happy to give you guys a full report next week.
Thank you, Greg. You are the man. You have fun this weekend.
All right, you do the same. I'll talk to you next week.
All right. Bye.
All right, see you.
Just in case my car goes off the highway or the plane that I get.
She ready. Look at you. I like it.
What'll be interesting is the weather this weekend. There's supposed to be some rain and some storms Friday night. They can play big time into some of these games.
Really?
Yeah.
Steven, you got any funny videos left?
You know I've always got funny videos.
I need to laugh.
Yeah, I can do that.
Jennifer and Jaylynn, they need to laugh too.
Okay.
So
we can make that happen.
Give Jennifer more time to get a rap together before we go out.
Yeah,
that's
I wanna hear
that's how we can
Jennifer
close.
rap.
Jennifer can rap us something.
I need some stuff to rhyme with.
Oh, did you know corn dogs? Corn dogs, they grow in the wild.
I had no idea.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh my gosh! Look at this.
So we're out here exploring my property and we got lost. We have been lost for like 3 hours, and I am starving to death. But lucky for us, we come across these wild corn dogs. Wild corn dogs.
Uh.
That is the worst. That is the worst tasting corn dog I have ever had.
They look like corn dogs. You know?
Yeah, they do. Those cattails. Wow. Wow. That was disturbing to watch, honestly.
And if you don't like corn dogs, do you like biscuits?
Yes.
Who doesn't like biscuits, right? It's good
That's
stuff.
With gravy.
Where do biscuits come from, though? Ooh.
Heaven.
Oh, bakery's open. So how much for them biscuits? Oh, sorry. Continue to work.
She's like, you're interrupting it.
I love that. I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That cat looks angry.
Yeah, he does.
And speaking of cats,
He's
I mean,
behind
here we go.
on his
I think-
biscuits.
I think it's
guys.
mad because it's up already having to make biscuits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats are just fun.
Yes.
Especially when Rockstar gets a hold of them and puts
Thank
some
you, God.
puts some voiceovers underneath them. So here.
I'm telling you, I saw a roach over here.
Oh, yeah, roach.
Okay, bro. Hey, y'all, hold up. Wait a minute. What? Hold up. What's in this bag? Stay back. Hold up. Let me check. Oh, what's in this? Okay. Excuse me. Somebody lied to me because I just came for a haircut. Hey, can you go get your manager some? Excuse me.
Hey, play that right. They didn't see that first Rockstar. Will you play that?
Oh, the first Rockstar?
Please.
Yeah. Let me find it real quick.
I saw a meme the other day where somebody said something about a cat being excited that it's the person that gets the money when you die from your insurance. And I was like, man, I can relate to that because every morning I go to leave, my cat cuts me off. It's actually not my cat; it's my kid's cat. It cuts me off trying to
You don't
take
want
me
it to
out
be
for
your
insurance. It's not my cat.
Yeah.
So here's that first
I'm a dog
Rockstar, and then I got
person.
something even better. So take a look.
Really care for
Oh, they don't want to hear all that. They want to talk to man. Your 15 seconds is up. Hey, y'all know that she ain't been filming me lately? What? And don't call me that. My name Man. And tell them why you ain't been filming me lately, huh?
Please stop, okay?
Ostriches unite.
All right?
I am ostriches unite, and I will never stop. Never.
Yes,
No.
I need you to stop. I don't need you telling me no.
What? Nuh-uh. You ain't the boss of me.
Princess.
Don't stop, princess.
Princess.
Don't stop, princess. Ostriches unite, princess.
Okay. Okay.
Ostriches unite.
Oh my gosh.
That's Rockstar. He's amazing. But I came across something that made me laugh so hard.
It's my favorite.
So when you are at church, or just you don't even have to be at church, you're reading your Bible, you're in the Old Testament, you're looking at some of these older names, trying to figure out how do I pronounce those, or the names of some places too. It's the
Solid
same
question.
deal. So there are some people who are just doing their best to make sure that we know how to pronounce this stuff. And I think they did a great job. Here, look at this.
Hi guys, it's Alec.
Yes.
Now we heard that you might be having a hard
Sunday
time with some of the pronunciations in the Bible.
And we're here to help you, since we're like professional pronunciators.
Yeah, like I can say the words quinoa, kernel, anemone, and so on and so forth.
So we figured we would help you out, pronounce people, places, and words in the Bible.
Yeah, so maybe next time you're, I don't know, weeding out one at a youth group, you can impress a special someone.
What? This is not what it is about.
Hello, beautiful women all across the world. I'm Marcus.
Okay, I have
a Wazer scooter.
Oh, cool. I have a Wazer scooter too.
And I have a large collection of Pokemon cards that I think will be worth something someday.
Okay, let's get started. First up, names. Chashan Rishathame.
Mephistopheliss.
Chedorlaomar.
Devamendapinthis.
All right, now that we got those, how about we try some places from the Bible?
That sounds so good.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Pishan.
Shihar.
Beersheba.
Euphrates.
Shittim.
What did you just say?
I said that it's a place in the Bible.
You can't say that.
I can't say that because that's what it says in the Bible. It's a real place.
Yeah, and so is Hell. And if you'll end up there if you keep talking like that.
Well, listen, mister. I watch Stranger Things when my mom's not looking.
I only watched the trailer.
I watched that whole video and it was fantastic. I love Sunday Cool. I watch Sunday Cool every week. I love it. So good.
I like that
we should have pulled out some Bible words and made y'all read them.
I like that he says he's got a whole thing of Pokemon cards and they'll be worth something one day.
There's a name in the Bible called Dorcas. So it's a real name. It's a real name?
Yeah. She fell out a window.
Dorcas. Why? Why did somebody hate their child so bad?
Paul brought her back to life.
Hey, speaking of kids,
prayed for him.
Yes, kids. They want to get to know these animals they see a little better. I mean, the cow goes moo, right? So when you see a cow, you want to go up to it and say moo. And mom even says, say moo to the cow.
That's
so
right.
They say moo to the cow, and this happens.
Say moo.
Oh, I ain't saying nothing to that cow. You see that? Oh, that cow tried to spit on me. Can you roll my window up and attach my safety harness so we can drive off? Ooh, that's enough cow watching for today. Can we go get some chicken? I don't even want no hamburger. Nothing, man. Let's go. You okay, Mama? Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
Wow.
That's us at the wildlife safari.
Yes. Have y'all ever been?
I want to go to one of those. I've never been.
Hey, we got
Steven,
passengers, Steven.
Awesome. We can make it happen.
Hook up the cameras.
Harmony Park Safari.
Yeah.
It's between here and Huntsville. It's a lot of fun.
I think we could get an endorsement deal from these guys.
You got to be willing to sign a waiver that anything that's videoed in that you're okay with this putting it on
letting us use. It's going to get crazy
on the web.
You may want to stay away from the buffalo.
I'm just going to say, Steven and the buffalo on a first name basis.
You guys ready for buzzer beater?
Yes.
Let's knock this thing out.
So this is how it works. It's going to pop up.
The buzzer beater.
All right, that lets you know where you can find us when the show is not here. And so we're going to tell you real quick where you can find the Varsity Radio Show. You can find us on Facebook.
You can find us on Instagram at Varsity Radio Show.
On Twitter. at Varsity Radio.
At Varsity Radio Show.
Yeah, 885 on TikTok.
Also at Varsity Radio Show.
Yeah, and then podcast everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts. These girls will make a return on the podcast tomorrow. So you can hear nothing but the audio. It'll be fantastic. These guys are fun. They are so fun. Yes,
Jennifer
they sing. Jennifer raps. Did y'all know that? If you're out there and you know Jennifer, I didn't know if you knew this, but she's a professional rapper. She's a professional. Oh,
awesome.
And on TikTok, Kylie Williams last week, her from Arab High School, her interesting talent where she can move eyes and do crazy things. Thank you, Steven. We're now disturbed. Anyway, hey, we want to tell you about our sponsors before we leave. We're going to tell you about Charburger. They're a home of the famous Char Grill, Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteaks, and jumbo crispy onion rings, and then B&B video games. They have an 80s style arcade in the back, video game retail store in the front, and they are right by the Pizza Hut like any 80s anything should be.
Go get you some Charburger and then go to B&B.
There you go. Okay, that's B&B video games. Hey, we will see you back next week. Same varsity time, same varsity plays, and we're going to have the Asbury Rams here. See you then.
All right, look at the cameras. Wave goodbye.
Bye.